Beneath the shimmering aurora borealis, the Inuit village of Nanook huddles in fearful silence. The icy wind carries hushed warnings of something lurking beyond the safety of their igloos. Amaroq, a seasoned hunter, sharpens his bone spear, his breath visible in the frigid air. The elders speak of vanished hunters and strange noises in the night. The aurora's green glow casts eerie shadows on the snow, as if the sky itself is watching. Amaroq ventures into the endless white, his boots crunching on fresh snow. The blizzard howls around him, but his eyes catch something unnatural. Massive, clawed footprints leading into the storm. Each print is larger than a man's torso, the edges unnaturally smooth. He kneels, brushing snow from the tracks, his heart pounding. Whatever made these is no ordinary beast. The wind screams as if warning him to turn back, but Amaroq presses on, following the trail into the unknown. The tracks end abruptly at a jagged fissure in the ice. Amaroq peers into the darkness, the freezing water below swirling ominously. Shattered seal bones litter the edge, their remains picked clean. The ice groans under his weight, a reminder of the fragile boundary between him and the depths. Something moves beneath the surface, a shadow, vast and swift. His reflection in the black water distorts as the creature passes, its presence sending a primal chill down his spine. The water erupts as the creature surfaces, a monstrous whale-like beast with skin like polished obsidian. Its eyes glow an eerie blue, locking onto Amaroq with unnatural intelligence. Jagged teeth glint in the dim light as it lets out a guttural sound, more vibration than noise. For a heartbeat, hunter and monster stare at each other. Then, with a splash that sends ice flying, it vanishes beneath the surface, leaving Amaroq trembling, not from cold, but from the realization that the legends are true. Back in the village, the elders gather around the fire, their faces grim. They carve a totem from whalebone, its shape mirroring the creature Amaroq saw. Tisharuk, one whispers, a name that chills the air. The elders speak of a time when the beast was worshipped, fed sacrifices to keep it at bay. The firelight dances on their weathered faces as they warn of its hunger and its wrath. Amaroq listens, but his hands tighten around his spear. He knows now what must be done. At dawn, the villagers drag a freshly killed seal to the ice's edge, its blood staining the snow crimson. They chant prayers to the old gods, their voices swallowed by the wind. Amaroq watches from a distance, his skepticism etched into his frown. The elders say the sacrifice will appease Terruk, but as the seal's carcass sinks into the dark water, silence follows. Then, distant screams echo across the ice. The creature has taken a fishing boat instead. Chaos erupts as tentacles burst through the ice, wrapping around the fishing boat with crushing force. Wood splinters like kindling as men scream, dragged into the depths. Amaroq sprints toward the carnage, but he's too late. The water froths red, then stills. The villagers wail, but their cries are drowned by a monstrous roar from below. The ice trembles underfoot, as if the creature is laughing. Amaroq's hands shake, not with fear, but with rage. The time for offerings is over. Amaroq works through the night, tying harpoons to towering icebergs with thick ropes. His plan is simple: lure the beast into a trap. As the first light of dawn creeps over the horizon, he stands at the ice's edge, taunting the darkness. "Come and face me," he shouts. The water stirs, then explodes as Tisharuk surges forward, its jaws gaping. The harpoons strike true and the creature shrieks, its blood painting the ice black. Wounded, it retreats, dragging broken ropes into the depths. Following the trail of blood, Amaroq finds a hidden glacial cave. Bioluminescent algae bathes the cavern in an eerie glow, revealing piles of bones, human and animal alike. At the center, Tisharuk curls protectively around two smaller creatures, its wounds still dripping. The monster's glowing eyes meet Amaroq's, and for the first time, he sees not a demon, but a mother. His spear wavers. The villagers' cries echo in his mind, but so does the whimper of the young. Amaroq steps back, lowering his spear. Behind him, the village burns, Tisharuk's final act of vengeance. The creature watches him, its breath ragged. For a moment, hunter and monster understand each other. Then, with a mournful cry, Tisharuk slips beneath the water, its young following. Amaroq stands alone on the ice, the wind carrying the echoes of their departure. The aurora flickers above, as if sealing their silent pact. Some battles are not won with spears, but with mercy.